Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your match preview for Chelsea's biggest London derby, I think it is, in terms of rivalry, in terms of teams wanting to absolutely batter each other just for the bragging rights, not to do with the Premier League or trying to win a trophy or anything like that. These two teams despise each other. And when it comes to Tottenham versus Chelsea, it's very hostile. So tomorrow at the Lane, it's going to get very interesting. Now, both teams are going to be going into this looking for 3 points, but you know the way that both teams are going to approach this are very different from each other. Very different from each other. We're going to get into the detail. At the moment, because of what's happened today earlier on, Chelsea have to win if they want to keep up with Liverpool in terms of at the top of the Premier League table. And right now, Tottenham are 1 point behind Chelsea. So if they don't get points, they are going to be lingering around 7th, 8th, around that margin. So could this be the beginning of a downfall for Tottenham? Right now, look, Chelsea, as far as I'm concerned, from a Chelsea perspective, we have absolutely no excuses. No excuses not to go to Tottenham tomorrow and pick up 3 points. Absolutely no excuses. Why? Because right now, let alone with Chelsea's ability, our new striker Lukaku, the fact that we are winning games despite not being absolutely fantastic, Lukaku being absolutely clinical, it's looking like things are starting to get on the up. In terms of Tottenham, they've got injuries, they've got worries, they've got suspensions, they've got players out. We'll get into exactly who Tottenham could be missing tomorrow. Let's get into the list. Sanchez, Romero and Lo Celso could all be missing tomorrow because of match fitness. The fact that they went to South America, they had to quarantine for 10 days. Hard quarantine in Croatia. And that means they're not match fit. However you deem they've been training, however many hours they've been going on runs, whatever the weather, they are not match fit. End of story. So they could be doubts unless if Tottenham are just willing to go ahead with whatever level they're at. Aside from that, Dyer is out with a dead leg, which is a little bit of a weird one. Dyer could be out. Lucas Moura could be out with a foot injury. Son could be out, and it's looking like he will be out, but we'll see. Sessegnon could be out. Right now, Bergwijn is definitely out, 100%. He's injured. He will not play. And Tanganga is suspended for one match because he got sent off against Crystal Palace. So that's a lot of names. That's a lot of names. Let's just put it out there. And the fact that against Rennes, they played the way they did, and they got a 2-2 draw in the Europa Conference League, not even the Europa League. Yeah, we're talking a level below. We're talking, set eights of the Europa League. They drew 2-2. They're not on form at the moment, whereas with Chelsea, it's looking good. It's looking good. Chelsea have not conceded a goal from open play yet this season. Outrageous. Or have we conceded a goal yet at all? I'm trying to think back now. Have we actually conceded a goal? I got a feeling we have, and I've just forgotten. My mind's gone blank. But anyway, you can let me know in the comments. Right now, defensively, we are so good. And what makes me confident in this is that you know the way Tottenham are going to set up. You just know. They sacked Mourinho to get in Mourinho light, as far as I'm concerned. That's how I see it. I think they got rid of Jose. They got Jose light with Nuno, with Nuno coming in. They haven't changed their style whatsoever. Yes, there might be a little bit of a buzz because new manager syndrome and all of that. Okay, but realistically, on the pitch, they are the same. Defensive, tomorrow we are going to see them park 2 747s, and trying to not let us get past. But right now, Chelsea have the ability. We need to go tomorrow and throw the kitchen sink at Tottenham because trust me, the moment we score one goal, that should be the game in the bag. It should be. I don't want to be too confident coming into this because at the end of the day, it's a London derby. It's still a big game. Tottenham might step up to the occasion. We saw them beat Manchester City at the beginning of the season. However, that might have just been a little bit of a shock, a little bit of an off day for Manchester City, albeit at the moment, Man City are looking a little dodgy. Let's be honest. However, Tottenham tomorrow, I just feel like they're going to be playing very defensive. They're going to be sat back. They're going to be trying to wait for an opportunity, wait for the counter. And right now, you cannot counter-attack against this Chelsea team. You just can't. Because defensively, with the back three, with the wing backs, with the fact that we are so well gelled together defensively and offensively, Tuchel has this thing going on with Chelsea where we just don't let anyone pass. No one's getting through. Simple. That's it. So I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing how it's all going to go down tomorrow. Now, in terms of Chelsea's team news, we look like we have everyone fit except Pulisic. Pulisic is still out. He will not feature. But Kante, as I said in yesterday's video, he's back. And he's back and he's fit. And he's fully fit. I saw a few of your comments yesterday because I asked you. I left the question with you guys. What should Thomas Tuchel do? And a few of you seem to be worried. And you're all saying, you know what? Kante's not fully fit. So bring him on in the second half if we have to. I just want to stress, as much as that's not such a bad idea, he is fully fit. The way you're thinking is the way that Tuchel was thinking against Zenit. Because Kante could have played that, but he didn't risk him. He wanted to have a little bit more time. He is match fit, 100% ready to go now. Just want to clarify that. So there is a chance we could see N'Golo Kante play. However, I've come up with the 11 that I think Thomas Tuchel is going to go with. Let's see how accurate I am this week. And we'll find out tomorrow when the starting lineup comes out. However, let's go into it right now. So, in terms of this starting 11, let's get into it. I think it's safe to say everyone agrees Edouard Mendy in goal, and he's been absolutely rock for us. Rock solid. Even in moments of doubt, at times, like against Zenit, where they had a couple of chances, Mendy to the rescue. Even if our defence has a little bit of a leak, Mendy's there to save the day, so it's all good. Let's get into the back three. I would go Aspi, Christensen, and Antonio Rudiger. I think it's a given. Right now, I feel like that's our best three. Yes, Thiago Silva can come in. Absolutely. I've got nothing against him. Chalobah can come in. I've got absolutely nothing against him. Definitely not. I think we might see Chalobah feature in games less important and when Aspi needs a rest. That is where I think we're going to see it, because I don't think we're going to see Aspi play every single game. Not like last season. He's not doing that again. It's like when John Terry had his last season of every single minute, and then after that, that's it. There were times he was being benched. So that might happen, and that's where Chalobah could be introduced. But tomorrow, I feel like that is going to be the back three. Now, the wing-backs are interesting. The wing-backs are very interesting. Why? Because we're playing Tottenham. Let's get into it. Reece James, I feel like, is going to be the go-to in terms of right wing-back. That's safe to say. And I think he should play, without question. In terms of left wing-back, I think it's obvious who we're going to be choosing. Some of you might be saying, Chilwell, nah, we're playing Tottenham. So Marcos Alonso is the first name on the list. Why? Because he loves playing against Tottenham. Simple as that. The man scores goals. If you are a betting man, I'm just saying, yeah? I'm not. But if you are, this isn't financial advice. Don't take it from me. But if you want a possibility of a profit, put £10 on Alonso to score in tomorrow's game. I'm just saying. I think that's a very wise decision because he seems to score every time we face Tottenham. He done it last season. He bangs in free kicks against Tottenham. He gets into good positions against Tottenham. He is Mr. Tottenham. Just like Willian was for some sort of time, Alonso has taken that throne. So right now, Alonso for sure. Now, this is the big one. I asked you guys this question yesterday. I told you what I would let you know what I think in the preview. So I'm about to do that now. A lot of you seem to be saying Jorginho Kovacic. A few of you are saying Jorginho Kante. About maybe 0.5% of you, I think, saying Kante Kovacic. Fair enough. And no one said bring in Saul. If you're going to ask me what I would do, I would go Jorginho Kovacic. I think that's wise. Why? Because of the way Tottenham are going to be playing. Personally, I'd have Kante in my lineup every day of the week. I think it wouldn't harm us if we had Kante on the bench against this Tottenham team that we know are going to sit back. We need to be attacking. It would be beneficial to have Kovacic on the pitch if we are attacking rather than Kante. I think we can all agree. Yes, Kante likes to go forward, but right now, in terms of the way we contribute going forward, in terms of chances created, in terms of being able to provide a killer pass, Kovacic is doing that right now. We could do with that tomorrow against Tottenham. So I would go Jorginho Kovacic, go all out attacking. Let's take the sword to Tottenham, throw the kitchen sink at them. They are going to be defensive, so let's try and go through it. Once we've got a result to protect, bring on Kante. Simple. If we're 2-0 up, bring on Kante. Done. Unless if you want to keep going and we can pace them 4 or 5-0. That's another one. I don't mind. But logically, if we have a comfortable lead, bring on Kante. That is what I would do. Now, in terms of the forward players, I would go Kai Havertz. I would go Mason Mount. In behind the striker, Romelu Lukaku. I think it's... and Tuchel spoke about Mason Mount on the Fifth Stand app. Mason Mount is key, especially in a game like this. In a game like this, he's needed. Why? Because you know that, as I've said, Tottenham are going to be very defensive. You need someone that's going to be causing them all sorts of mayhem on the press, especially. Mason Mount is going to be doing that. Get their defence into a panic because they are going to be very low. Kai Havertz, as far as I'm concerned, in terms of everyone available in that position, when he's fully fit, he's the first one on the list. When it comes to Havertz, Mount, Pulisic, Ziyech, Havertz is number one. So for me, in terms of being able to create, in terms of being a goal-scoring opportunist, I think Havertz needs to be in the team tomorrow. And hopefully he can link up with Lukaku very well. Lukaku, as far as I'm concerned, right now is probably the number one name on the team. So he needs to play. And I think he's going to score tomorrow. And he would go down as an absolute hero if he were to score against Tottenham in their backyard. Please, Romelu, do it again. Do it. Keep scoring. You're scoring. Keep scoring. Tomorrow, do it again, son. Do it again. And that is what I think Thomas Tuchel is going to do in terms of the starting 11. In terms of a prediction, I'm going to be real with you, yeah, because I was speaking to someone earlier on and I told them, I was like, look, deep down, I'm very confident. I'm not sure if I'm going to say it on video, but you know what? I'm going to say it. I've just thought, you know what? I'm going to be completely transparent with all of you. I'm going to be completely honest. I was going to come on here and say we're going to win 2-0. And right now, that is the logical, safe thing to do. I wouldn't be shocked if we beat them 4-0 tomorrow. I'm just saying. I'll go with 2-0 to be sensible because at the end of the day, Tottenham are no mugs, right? They're beatable, but they're no mugs. It's a London derby. You never know. They might step up to the occasion, especially with the fans in the ground. But we should have enough quality to take it to them early. Get that 1-0, demoralise them completely, and keep pasting in the goals. We should be able to do that. I honestly don't feel Harry Kane, especially tomorrow, is going to be of any effect either. Without a son next to him, Harry Kane, especially in the circumstances that he is in right now, where he clearly doesn't want to be there, but he's forced to be there now because he hasn't got a choice. He's not going to be the Harry Kane like he was last season, the season before, where he was happy. He's not happy. Deep down, he may smile, but deep down, he's not happy. He's not. And I feel like without Son next to him, he's void. If he had Son next to him, you can take both of them as extremely dangerous. Without his best bud next to him, I feel like there is something there to exploit. And right now, with the way that Thomas Tuchel has set up this Chelsea team defensively, I just don't feel like he can do it by himself. And with the injuries and the names that they might be missing, who they got? Who have they got? You know? So I wouldn't honestly be surprised if we beat them with a large scoreline tomorrow. But that could be seen as overconfident. I don't want to do that. So I will go Tottenham 0, Chelsea 2 with an asterisk. Do not be surprised if we get a big win tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. We have to win by a large score if we want to keep up with Liverpool because they won 3-0 earlier on today. Fair play. Liverpool actually playing very well. We'll see how long that lasts. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will be doing the watch along for tomorrow's game tomorrow. So make sure you are here. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell right now to make sure that you are tuned in for that tomorrow. And then after the watch along, I will drop the match review for all of you. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one. Smash like if you enjoyed this and I'll see you then. Take care. Look after yourselves. Have a good one and peace.